prior video, we shared how one of our neighbors gave us a ton of old original reclaimed beadboard from her house. What a sweet treasure we were gifted with. She has been such a wonderful neighbor to us along with everyone else in our Heritage District. This was amazing beadboard that Nate took great pride and care in restoring so that we could reuse it in our Little Pine Cottage on the walls and ceiling. They were certainly old gems to be cherished. Nate spent an incredible amount of time cleaning the beadboard, and then he was able to get to the next part, scraping and sanding all of the old loose paint. Another true labor of love here, yet so worth it. I think our little cottage could end up becoming a museum one day because we are filling our little cottage with a lot of salvage materials locally from our neighbors here who are also in our Heritage District. And all of this is not like the new shiplapper beadboard that maybe you see like that modern farmhouse look, but it's actually like old salvaged from like back in the early 1900s and locally like from the houses that are right here in our neighborhood.
I built myself a stand here so I can scrape all the beadboard with my little scraper here. This I will set down the boards when I'm done, and then I'll wrap them over there. And I got water and a rag so I can wipe them down lightly with a really almost dry rag. I'll wring it out real good. I got my skill saw over there so I can cut bad ends off. Time to get to work. I got a little system here.
Wow, diagrams and calculations.
So this is the measurement of where all the studs. So what I'm doing is I take off one at a time. And I'm not trying to get it perfect, but I want to make sure any loose paint is taken off. This one actually looks pretty good. There's a bunch of nails sticking out, and I want to leave those. I might hand sand this one.
Because it's pretty much all peeled off anyway.
Yeah, there's really nothing peeling on this one, so.
And then you put it over there on that plywood.
Yeah, so I start out here, and then I dust it off, and I'll wipe it down if I do a lot of sanding, and I'll set it over there. And then I'm trying to get a lot of different boards that are similar sized, and then I will stack them together, and then I'll rewrap them like I'm doing right here. So that way I know what sizes are with what, and I actually mark the ends, how many inches there and everything, so when I'm ready for them, I'll know where to go. I wrapped it, and then I put this piece of tape on here with the...
Oh, this is where you marked it. I couldn't find where you marked it.
So the whole pile is anywhere between 94.5 to 96.5 inches long. So
you're so organized. You even put the number.
So I see on this piece, a large chunk of it's gone. So I'm going to measure this. So around 99, I would say. And I'm looking on here. This one is 95 inches. So I think that's where this will go. So anything 95 or less, so 95 is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little extra, and I'm just going to cut it right to here. And then later, I can cut it down to the perfect size, but then I can get rid of this piece that's no good. Usually people like to use a chop saw because when you come down it'll go straight down, as opposed to when you go into it sometimes it'll grab the wood and tear it or something. But I think it's fine. I mean, this is all beat up wood anyway, and I don't have a chop saw, so I think this is fine. Okay, now I'm going to put my mask on because you should always work with a mask.
And goggles when you're trimming that wood.
But I just wanted to show you that first part, and now it's time for me to get to work.
Why are you wearing a mask?
Because this is lead paint. I don't want to breathe it.
Oh, I didn't. That's why you were saying that?
So this is what I'm doing now. You can see I'm going over everything that's loose.
Is it coming off pretty easily?
Yeah, you can film it. What I'll do next, I didn't do this part yet, I just want to show you. You go through these with this.
Oh, in the middle? What is that for?
It's a scraper.
Oh, that's a scraper?
Mm-hmm.
Careful of your hands.
So when it's loose in these, I'll go through and get it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that lead paint. What are you doing? You got some blue paint. Sounds crunchy. Are you gonna chop any more wood? I heard
some of it comes up real easy, and other stuff doesn't need this scraping so much.
Oh, okay. I heard you doing a saw though.
Yeah.
You gonna keep sawing?
Only if it needs the ends cut off, and this one doesn't.
Okay. Look at your little organizational skills.
Timing was great because I was just thinking, man, this would be a nice thing to film and then come out.
Well, I heard you sawing and I was like, it's getting kind of late. I better go do an update.
Oh, listen to you, huh?
Okay, I'm going back now then.
Bye.
Freezing out here.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Good organizer.
Still sanding, scraping and sanding, prepping. This is my station I have set up. So I got a wire brush here. These are my scrapers. And then sander, everything I need. A lot of work. There you go. Don't breathe this.
Oh. Beautiful day. Try not to bruise.
Huh?
I tried not to bruise. What are you doing? Just sanding?
Yeah, sanding, scraping, whatever. First thing I do is I scrape all the loose paint off with this thing, with the scraper. So I go through and scrape all the loose off the best I can.
Wow.
And then I use this one to go inside the little
Oh yeah.
groove here, inside the little groove here. And I get off any loose paint in there. And then I sand it with this third. And then I go over it with a wire brush, unless it doesn't need it. And this gets in the cracks real good. And then I dust it off.
So you've got all those to do still.
Yeah.
You got a busy day.
Oh yeah, well this is nothing compared to what I've done already.
We just got wood. Look, we're like a wood factory.
Yeah.
Wood. Everything's so organized in here. Wood.
Except for the stuff that isn't.
Wow, look at all this. Wow, you got your little setup here, huh?
You got to.
Look at me. Cutie pie. Bye.
So this is just a little quick without the scraper. Now I'm going to use this one.
Ooh. Whoa. Like,
Doesn't always come out that easy.
yeah.
See that?
Cool.
And then I'll go over it with the sander next.
Smells like an old house. We have really come to learn to fall in love with older homes, especially these small little cottages. You do have to put some elbow grease in it and some time and labor. You know, it's like that sweat equity. That's all about the DIY movement, right? Learning how to do things yourself, doing it the way you want it at a cheaper price or for free, especially when you're salvaging things. I guess nothing's for free because you are taking your time and you are working on that project, but it's also creative and you're learning a skill while you're doing it. And then it's something that you can take pride in because you are working on that yourself to restore and rebuild your home, whether it's like an entire renovation like we are doing, or if it's just a small project like maybe like built-in shelves. Doing a great job.
And then
Brush it off.
what I do is I knock the dust off at first, out of the crack, and then I'll go through with this in those angles.
Show me that brush.
Wire brush.
Oh. Wow, you're getting a good arm workout.
If that gets anything off that's loose, and then I knock it out, and then I'll go through with the dust brush. Just
Oh, wow, you got a system.
get the dust out. Like that. So that's it. Now I got to get back to work. Beautiful, wonderful day.
It is. Look at how organized he is. You got all your tools up there.
The birds are singing. They're really weird here. They have a weird sound. Okay, so this is all I have left. Well, actually there's some other small pieces in the house, but I'm not gonna worry about those until the end if I need it. This pile here is like, actually both of these piles have something wrong with them. So that's why I left them to the side. They have, they're big pieces, but they have box cutouts or circles cut out or whatever. I'm gonna leave these maybe till later when I need them. And then I need to prep these little ones. It's a beautiful day in the wood shop. Okay, I got all the beadboard scraped and sanded. I'm still wearing my mask because I'm cleaning up right now. And I just wanted to show you this here. Bucket, that's full of paint, dust, and chips. And that's all, I mean, look at that. There's a little bit of plastic, but it's mostly that's a lot, huh? So I'm going to pour it in here and then put it in the trash so that it doesn't blow everywhere. There we go, it's so heavy.
If you want to read more about this journey and see additional photos and more information, check out our blog, journeydowntheroad.com. You can also pick up a free small space living guide there.